Hi children, welcome to Max class. How are you all? Hope you are all getting into study after 1 week of leave, isn't it? Hope you were all enjoying watching IPL matches. Yes, dear children, do watch other sports too in addition to cricket. Okay, and today I would like to share my view about Max. Okay. See here, you all know we write a word in English and we try to get the numerical value for that word. Here attitude is 100%. Then love of God is 101%. So we should surrender ourselves to the Almighty. Our attitude is much important. But then surrendering oneself to Almighty will take him to next level. Okay, and we see the beauty in numbers. Everywhere we do come across numbers. See, there is one mathematician who feel that numbers are a very beautiful thing and it can be analyzed, sensed only if we have that feel. Why are numbers beautiful? It's like asking, why is Beethoven's 9th Symphony is beautiful? If you don't see why, someone can't tell you. If you don't see why, someone can't tell you. I know numbers are beautiful. If they aren't beautiful, nothing is. I do agree with this man. Not only numbers are beautiful, the entire Max, everything is such a wonderful thing. It cannot be said out. It should be felt inside. If someone is saying it is not beautiful, and it means that they don't know to enjoy the beauty. Okay children, with this good note, let us have a recap of all the things that we have learned so far. To begin with, a simple closed curve made up of only line segment is called a polygon. Before that, we learned what is curve, what is simple closed curve, and what are not a simple closed curve. Hope you all remember that. And if that simple closed curve, the simple word means a lot, my dear children. If the word simple is missing there, then it can be not a simple closed curve. It means we can have intersection between that curves. Okay children, so this word simple also is important in this definition. A simple closed curve made up of only line segment is called as polygon. Then diagonal. What is diagonal in that polygon? Line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. Here you can see so many line segments. If I consider any polygon here, whichever comes, see, I have a quadrilateral here. Here these two vertices are consecutive vertices for this vertex. And this is the non-consecutive vertices. So I can have one diagonal here. Similarly, from this vertex, the non-consecutive vertex is this. So this is how they are defining the diagonal. It's a line segment connecting non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. Then you all know what is interior and exterior angles of polygons. Then you know different classifications like quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, septagon, decagon. Hope you remember. Then we defined convex and concave polygons based on the definition of diagonals. If the diagonal is lying outside, at least one diagonal lying outside, then it becomes a concave polygon. If all the diagonals lies inside the polygon, then it is called as convex polygons. Is it clear, children? And other than this definition, I can also define using the angle measurement also. If the angle measure is greater than 180 degree, if at least one angle is greater than 180, interior angle, make it clear, if at least one interior angle of a polygon is greater than 180 degree, then it is called as concave polygon. At least one angle should be greater than 180. If all the angles are less than 180, of all the interior angles of a polygon is less than 180, then we call that polygon as a convex polygon. Both the definitions can be written if you are asked to write it in 2-mark question. Okay, children. Then you all know what is regular and irregular polygons. What are the 2 words that you should remember when we talk about regular? Yes, equiangular and equilateral. The sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is 360. It is about particularly quadrilateral alone. I have not generalized it is for polygon. Here it is the angle sum property for all the polygons. What is the formula? It is here. N minus 2 into 180 degree. Depending upon the sides, number of sides in that polygon, the total of all the angles in that polygon differs. See, this triangle is a polygon. It has only 3 sides. So the sum of angles inside this interior angle, so inside this triangle, is equal to 180 degree. Here it is a quadrilateral, it has 4 sides, and the measure of sum of the angles, interior angles of this quadrilateral. How many interior angles are there? 4. Can you tell me how many exterior angles are there for this quadrilateral? 4. No, children, we will have 8 quadrilaterals. See, if I take in a cyclic order, this here one angle. If I extend this side here, I will get one angle. If I extend this, I will get one angle. If I extend this, I get one angle. 4 angles are there, isn't it? The other way of extension is, if I extend this line, here I will get one here. It is now anti-clockwise direction. This is an exterior angles. So totally how many exterior angles we have for quadrilateral? 8. Can you tell me how many exterior angles will be there for pentagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 exterior angles will be there. But we are going to add only interior angles now. Now this angle sum property is dealing with only 4 interior angles. Okay. So we will have 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 into 180 is 360 degree. Now how many angles are there in interior angles in there in pentagon? 5 angles. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180. That will be the measure of sum of all the angles in a pentagon. Hope you could recall all these things. It is got by using the formula n minus 2 into 180. And now we are going to talk about exterior angle. Here this exterior angle measure is independent of the number of sides. Whatever may be the polygon. It can be quadrilateral, it can be pentagon, septagon, decagon, even beyond that. It is independent of the number of sides in that polygon. It is always equal to 360. And here you should be careful that angle should be taken in one order. If it is anti-clockwise, all the angles should be taken in anti-clockwise direction. If it is clockwise, all the angles should be taken in all clockwise direction. So, whatever may be the number of sides of that polygon, the sum of exterior angle is 360 degree. Sum of exterior angle for any polygon is going to be 360, irrespective of number of sides. If I have to find the one exterior angle, I have to divide by number of sides. You will get it. Okay, children? Is it possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each exterior angle A is 22 degree? Is it possible? Exterior angle. not interior angle. They are talking about exterior angle. What property did we learn in previous slide based on exterior angle? Yes, sum of exterior angle is always 360 only, irrespective of number of sides. I don't know how many sides this regular polygon is going to have. It doesn't matter because it is anyhow going to be 360 only. So the total measure of all the exterior angle is 360 degree. So they are saying that one angle is going to be 22 degree. One is 22 degree. So how many exterior angles will be there? So that if I add all that, I will get 360. What should I do now? Addition, subtraction, multiplication or division? Think clearly, children. The total measure is 360. One angle is 22 degree. How many such 22 degrees will be there? So that if I add all 22s, I will get 360. What should I do now? Yes, we have to divide and see. If I divide, is it possible to get a whole number? Is it possible? 360 divided by 22? No, it is not a whole number. So I can say that it's not a regular polygon. The sum of all exterior, this is how you will write the statement. The sum of all the exterior angles of a regular polygon is 360 degree, which is not divisible by 22. So it's not possible to have a regular polygon. In decimal, like 4.2 centimeter, like that you can have, but then it is not possible to have a regular polygon with exact solution. Okay. Then the next question for you is, can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? Come on, children. The same 22 degree, if I think it as an exterior angle, it is not possible to have a regular polygon. Regular in the sense all sides should also be equal, isn't it? Can it be an interior angle? Now they are asking about interior angle. What property did we learn about interior angle? It is sum of all interior angles of a regular polygon of side n is equal to n minus 2 into 180. If I have to find measure of one angle alone, this is the total measure of all the n angles. If I have to find the measure of only one angle, what should I do now? I have to divide it by n. And this they are saying that this measure is nothing but 22 degree. If this is the condition, is it possible to have a regular polygon? That's our question. Regular polygon in the sense all the sides should be equal. I have to find how many sides do that polygon have. That is, I have to find what is n. N represents number of sides in that regular polygon. So, I have this equation. I multiply this n in 180. I get 180 into n. 2 into 180 as 360. Then I cross multiply this n along with 22. So it comes 22n. Then I transpose this 22 to this right hand side and this to left hand side. Then simplify, I get 158n is equal to 360. Then n is equal to 360 by 180. Is 360 is a multiple of 158? No. We cannot cancel it and make it as a whole number. It is going to be a fraction. Is it possible to have a regular polygon, regular, with fraction number of sides? If I say that regular polygon is having 5 sides, all the 5 sides are equal, so it is a 5-sided polygon. If I say it's a polygon of 4.5 sides, is it possible to be a regular? No. Apart from this logic, the counting, when we count whole things, we will not agree to fraction. Number of sides should be a whole number when it comes for a regular polygon. So we get the value of n to be a fraction, which is not a whole number. Since the number of sides cannot be in fraction, it is not possible to have a regular polygon to have its interior angle as 22 degree. Is it clear, children? So far we have seen how to find how many sides if the exterior angle is given. How many sides if one of its interior angle is given. both these questions has been discussed already in previous video, and